Hi, Josh from Isle Manufacturing here. I frequently get asked, how do you assemble all of the Zenitco accessories that I sell? And I've been meaning to do an instruction printout for a while, but I think a video will just be easier for this, so here we go. First one I get a lot is how do I install the tail hook and length of pull stop. Tail hook's pretty easy. I already have this one installed, but just loosen this screw here and then slide on the tail hook adapter and screw back on. As for the length of pull stop, it's a little bit different, so I'll show that now. What you need to do is remove, there's a small screw that you can see right inside this hole here. You have to remove that first. So to do that, you pop the adjustment lever and then slide it into place so that it's fully showing. It takes a little bit, so like by default it wants to sit here. You need to just pull it back just a little bit so that it's fully exposed. Take your screwdriver, pop this out. That screw will come out, just like a little set screw that they include. Now that that's apart, what you do is slide this apart, pull it pretty much all the way. You don't have to, so this is an old one that I had in there, so I'll take that out, but pull it apart to about here, and then what you can do is drop this one into the channel, nice and snug. And the reason for these notches are to cut it, because everyone's gun is different. So if you can have more length of pull, depending on whatever platform you're on, you can snip these back a few and get a little bit more length of pull. But once that's in, you slide it back together like that, and then line up the screw hole again. Take that, there we go, and then just drop this screw back in. And then screw it. There we go. And then you're all good, and you now have your new lock length of pull. All right. Next up, something a little bit different for this version of the PT1 adapter is I'm including this little rubber stopper, and not everyone's going to need to use it. It is strictly for anyone that maybe has a little bit more wobble or wants it just to lock up a little bit tighter, but it will make it almost too tight in some instances until it's broken in. The way I recommend installing that is by putting together your PT1 adapter. So you'll get the baggie with your new pin and C-clamp. So what I do is assemble it. So put that in, drop the pin through, and then use your C-clamp to lock that pin in. Like that. Now you're getting snug. And now the way I like to use this, because it's rounded, is I want it to sit on this surface but lined up pretty much center with this bolt. So the easiest way I found to do that is to take your circle, a little rubber stamp, and sit it right here. It's gonna be hard to do because I can't fully put the stock the way I like to hold it. It's not gonna stay because of the angle I'm at, but put the little rubber stopper right on the bolt like this, and then close the adapter with it sitting there. So I'll do that off camera because it's not working on camera. So I have it sitting on the bolt, and then I'm closing the adapter. So now that it's closed, like you'll see it's a little too tight right now. It will wear in with a little bit of time, and now it is stuck right where the bolt is. And then if I had it mounted to a gun, it would be easier to lock, but it just provides a bit more cushion, and it will break in over a little bit of time. And then that will provide some extra stoppage. But for the most part, without the sticker, these should lock up nice and tight with next to no wiggle. But I felt like including them just for any ones who might be looser. But that is it as far as assembling the tail hook and the PT1. Thanks.